Welcome back to King's Garage. Today we're going to be doing a project on the Cherokee. Excuse the fan noise, it's hotter than a goth and spandex in here, you know what I'm saying? I got a new little toy that I'm going to try out today. I got some Meta glasses given to me by my best friend Frankie. Thank you, Frankie. So I'm going to try and use that when I'm installing some stuff. But what we're going to do today is I bought a used trailer hitch and I sanded it down, and it didn't have a lot of rust, just really at the mounting points. So I sanded it down, shot it with some paint. I cleaned up all the hardware with a wire brush, and I bought a wiring harness that's a T-type adapter where it plugs in to the harness instead of cutting the harness. So we're going to do all those today so then I can get hauling with my M100 trailer. And maybe eventually I can use the Wrangler too, but that's a whole other story. So anyways, why would you need a tow hitch? Well, one, to haul a trailer. Two, a hitch tray. Maybe you don't want your cooler in here. Maybe your spouse talks too much. You want to strap her down on a hitch tray. Maybe your kids talk too much. I don't know. Or maybe you need a recovery point. Because if you're like me and you go off-roading, you're going to get stuck. So it can do both of those. They do make tire carriers that have hitches. I have one on my Wrangler. It's fantastic. Maybe eventually I'll do that, but I bought this one used. So if I eventually replace it with a tire carrier with a hitch, I'll just take it off and throw it on the shelf because I'll probably have another Cherokee. This isn't my first one. I don't imagine it will be my last one. So let's get to it. Here is the hitch. It is a Kurt hitch, 5,000 pound tow rating, 500 pound tongue weight. I think 6,000 pound if you use those crazy tensioner springs, the anti-sway thing. But here's how it turned out. Looks pretty good. So first thing we got to do though is we're going to snake the hardware up in there. And if I don't still have a tool, I'm going to make one, and I'll show you what I do. All right, it's my first attempt at using the Meta glasses. Number one, if you're old and you don't like laying on the concrete, go to the Harbor of Freights and get some of those. Right, so I've got this all wrapped. I'm going to thread this on here. And then I'll take that and wrap that with tape. But first, alright, here's my creation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we're going to go back to the fourth hole. So it appears we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'm going to do, I want to go this way, or do I want to force this through? I think I'll force this through. I didn't make it as tight as... Alright, so I made it a little tighter because you want it to pull the bolt in, right? So we're going to go up here. I'm going to fish this in. I might have to... And now we're going to force it down this way. Now, if you buy this new, I felt it. There she comes. Where are you? If you buy these kits new, they come with a very nice tool like this that is obviously not garage built. So bolt in there, get that carriage bolt in there, and then we're gonna thread. All right, so see how the new way goes. There's a new way. I'll be the first in line. All right, because now we gotta give her a yank. Too much tape, I'm thinking. All right. A tribute to one of my favorite YouTube channels, you know. There she goes. She just needs a little more persuasion. Come on. Come on now. All right. I think y'all is getting the drift. These two I could probably fish in by hand. So if there's anything different coming up, I'm now on the passenger side. And got a couple of nuts or bolts up here. But I got to remove, and that one doesn't appear to be the same size. So let me go grab another socket. Always making the noise. Alright, so what we got here is the reason that the frig is this? Nozzle washer. This is gonna make me mad. Alright, so back to this. Okay, so there's some kind of nut strip in here. Huh. See if any of these will work. Not you, not you, not you, you. It's kind of tweaked. I wonder if they'll fit here. So now that I have all the bolts started, both sides, this side had nut strip. I don't know why that side didn't. You can see it's gonna, I broke my exhaust hanger, so I'll have to get a new one of those, which that's not a big deal because I already gotta readjust everything because I'm putting a new cat on. So I'm not too worried about that. And I might just loosen that one connection and get this away from it. But you can see it's all in here. Now I just need to torque it, which I'm going to use German specs. So it's all tightened down, and we got one more major thing to do, because now, you know, the hitch is here and I'm not too worried about the bumper. I had to take the bumper off to deal with that, and I forgot to record a couple of things. This strip was pretty grody and didn't fit well, so I fixed it and made it fit better. Excuse me. So next thing we got to do is the wiring harness. So let me go grab that. I think I missed all this too. I'm not getting these. Okay, so I found the plug and I put my T adapter in here. Then I ran my ground over to this bolt, seeing that there's some other grounds here, and I double-sided taped this here. And now I'm looking where to put this, which I hate to run it just out the I don't really see any grommets. I guess I could. So I've decided, at least for now, I'm just going to let it hang out the back of the tailgate until I find a better solution. Or if I find one. You know, on my Wrangler, it's hidden where I keep it, so it keeps it pretty well protected, and it runs out through a grommet in the passenger or the driver's rear. Oof. That sucks. Did not see that coming, but maybe I need to go to the junkyard and grab a few interior pieces. Man, that's crazy how that broke. But the way it broke, feels like it's still going to be able to hold it in place, which is weird. But I'm just reinstalling the screws and whatnot. I'm just going to tuck this over here for now. So I'm going to go ahead and put this all back together. I'm getting frustrated with this thing, just keeps shutting off on me. So I'm going to put this all back together, and then I'm going to pull it out, and we're going to test it out. So give me a minute and I'll put the rest of the screws in and clean up my tools. I think that was it. Ah, I got it. This goes here. Cool. Gotcha. Well, there she is. I still gotta get the bumper on there, but there she is, ready to go. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, leave a thumbs up, ring the bell, leave a comment. Check out my Instagram. check out my Facebook. Check me out. Look me up and down. Whatever. Thanks for watching.